much easier to make one great video than a bunch of mediocre ones. One thing you'll find if you want to gain subscribers, if you want to get views, if you want to make money, almost any metric in this video creation space, if you want something, it all comes back to, okay, well then just make great videos. So instead of like focusing on all these arbitrary vanity metrics, I just kind of focus on the one thing that gets me all that, which is make good videos.
If you were to start over again, you had no money, what would be the first 10 videos you tried to make on a new channel? I guess that's advice for a new person. And nobody knows you.
Yeah, nobody knows me. Yeah, like hypothetically I have a mask on.
And you also, I guess, don't have the wisdom.
But if I don't have what I have in my head, then I would say just fail. Like, just a lot of people get analysis paralysis and they'll just sit there and they'll plan their first video for 3 months. And
yeah,
I'm any of you listening, if you, especially if you have 0 videos on your channel, your first video is not going to get views. Period. It's not. Your first 10 are not going to get views. I can very confidently say that. So stop sitting there and thinking for months and months on end, and just get to work and start uploading. Like, all you need to do, this applies to people who have not uploaded videos but have dreams of being a YouTuber, is make 100 videos and improve something every time. Do that. And then on your 101st video, we'll start talking, like maybe you can get some views, but you know, your first 100 are gonna stop. There are very freak cases like Liza Koshy or Emma Chamberlain who have really good personalities and it doesn't take them as many videos. And it's just like people who are 7'5" and making the NBA. Like, yes, there are freak cases you can find, but for the average person like us, you know, who don't have these exceptional personalities and, you know, backgrounds in filmmaking, just make 100 videos, improve something each time, and then talk to me on your 101st video.
Well, the improve something each time is the tricky one. How do you improve something each time?
The second one, just, I don't know, put more effort into the script. The third one, try to learn a new editing trick. The fourth one, try to figure out a way that you can have better inflections in your voice. The fifth one, try to, you know, study a new thumbnail tip and implement it. The sixth one, try to figure out a new title. There's infinite ways. That's the beauty of content creation online. There's literally infinite ways, from the coloring to the frame rate to the editing to the filming to the production to the jokes to the pacing, to every little thing can be improved, and they can never not be improved. There's literally no such thing as a perfect video.
How do you go from the idea stage to the actual execution to the final video? Can you take me through like a full process of, like, we're talking about some crazy wild ideas today. How do you go from that to a final video where you click publish?
Well, I mean, obviously, first things first, you gotta figure out the idea, and then it just depends. I mean, pick any video you can think of on my channel. I can take you through it.
Well, what about in a circle? You have to stay in a circle for 100 days. Yeah,
so for that one, step one.
One of the most popular.
Yeah, that video did really well.
Yeah.
So problem is, we have to, this is where you get really into the nuances of the company, because we have a lot of videos going out. You can't just in a vacuum be like, all right, we're not doing anything for 100 days. We're only filming this. Mm-hmm. So step one is we had to build an independent crew that could actually do that for 100 days. That way everyone else could keep working on the normal videos and not just screw everything up.
Yep.
So step one, you build that team. Okay, we got the team. Now what do we need? Well, to do this, we need probably like 10 cameras at least rolling at all times. So we're probably going to need to get a trailer and hook up a bunch of storage and stuff to just carry the sheer volume of footage we're going to have. And so get a trailer, set up the cameras, go out in the field, paint a circle. Now we need a house, go buy a house, bring it out there. And then it's like, oh, wait, I think it'd be funny if I brought the house in on the intro. You know, find a crane that can lift up a house so I can drive it in and drop it in the intro.
And that's like an iterative process where you're like, okay, this would be funnier. So it's not all up front that it's written.
Yeah,
it's like
ideally it would be, but as you kind of see things, you get inspired and then you think of more and more. And then
this would be better with a crane.
Yeah, it'd be better if I dropped out of the house.
Drop it. Yeah, that was crazy that you decided to do that. So fearless in the kind of crazy stuff you're willing to do.
Exactly. I'm a broken record, but whatever makes the best video possible.
Yeah.
That's all you focus on.
Okay. So what about the delegation of like what are the cameramen, like the people operating the cameras, who's responsible for different things? Is it like a distributed process? Or like
that's where whoever the lead cam would be on that video would just decide it. That one, because we shot over 100 days, a lot of it was just Sean and the guy who was in the circle just vlogging. We just gave him a camera and he figured it out. And then we'd have, like, for him, just set hours each day that a cameraman would come. So if he had any content he needed extra hands, instead of just having someone on standby 24/7, it made more sense to do set hours.
Nice.
It was hard, but, you know, explaining it in hindsight, it sounds so simple, you know.
And I guess like the more, because that one is relatively simple, I guess, because it's a low number of people.
Yeah, the hard part about that is just the time. Right. Like, you know, I checked in on them so many different days, and it's like an hour here, 2 hours there, 3 hours there. over 100 days adds up to be a ton of time. And even then, like, you know, if you have a 10-person crew, you know, paying them daily rates for 100 days, it just all of it adds up.